আমি 1993 সালে যুক্তরাজ্যে গিয়েছিলাম। বিভিন্ন শহরে রেস্টুরেন্টে কাজ করি এবং রেস্টুরেন্টে যাদের সাথে কাজ করি এবং যে সকল মালিকের সাথে আমি কাজ করি তারা অত্যন্ত ভালো, আমার সাথে খুব ভালো ব্যবহার করেছে, আচার আচরণ খুব ভালো করেছে, আমাকেও যথেষ্ট মূল্যায়ন করেছে। আমি গত বছর অর্থাৎ 2009 সালে আমি বাংলাদেশে চলে আসি। বাংলাদেশে চলে আসার পরে আমার 2 বন্ধু আছে, সেই 2 বন্ধুর সাথে আমি কোল্ড ড্রিঙ্কসের ব্যবসার সাথে জড়িত হই এবং সেই কোল্ড ড্রিঙ্কসের ব্যবসা করে আমি এখন আমার ফ্যামিলি নিয়ে খুব ভালো আছি।
Like Mr. Siddiq, over 6.5 million migrant workers from Bangladesh are working in various countries of the world, including the Middle East, the European Union, and the USA, and generating approximately $10 billion of remittance every year. Bangladeshi workers are generally hardworking, honest, and loyal. These Bangladeshi workers are helping to create a stronger workforce around the world and foster productivity.
The introduction of smart cards containing identification and basic information for every migrant worker has allowed for faster access to information and processing for the migrant workers.
Pre-departure training has been made mandatory for the migrant workers. Every migrant worker now receives basic orientation about their destination country, language, culture, and other relevant information prior to leaving for that country. A help desk has been set up at the airport to help and support the migrant workers. These desks have been tremendously helpful for the migrant workers in completing airport formalities and seeking information.
The government has introduced machine-readable passports from April 2010, which is another step in facilitating better passenger information management and faster processing of biometric and other data for the Bangladeshis traveling abroad.
For the international labor market, we are preparing from the government side. We want to make them suitable for the overseas employment market. We have 45 trades in different areas. Some are particularly for the European market. And in our technical training centers, we are continuously upgrading the curricula. And recently, what we have done, we are arranging some accreditation with some internationally recognized body like CTN Guilds or EDEXCEL.
So Switzerland is interested in supporting Bangladesh to come up with a more effective and efficient labor migration policy, a policy which would make sure that people find safe work abroad, that they are not being exploited or abused as it often happens. We think that for that it is very important that the government of Bangladesh is working together with the private sector, with the labor migration agencies to improve the skills, inform people about their rights and make sure that the labor process is secure, is reliable and it is accessible.
Government is standardizing the technical and vocational education system in the country. They are establishing an international standard technical qualification framework so that the courses and certificates from the training centers are of international standard and can be recognized in other parts of the world.
Every year, over 20,000 Bangladeshis graduate from 7 engineering universities, 51 medical colleges, and naval engineering institutes. Another 43,000 diploma engineers, technicians, and nurses complete their qualification from 203 institutes. Although a majority of the skilled workforce is absorbed in the local job market, many of them aspire and have the potential to join the skilled and professional migrant workforce globally.
আমাদের অভিবাসী কর্মীরা পৃথিবীর প্রায় 130টি দেশে 70 লক্ষ অভিবাসী কর্মী বিভিন্নভাবে কাজ করছে। এদের ভিতরে যেরকম হাইলি প্রফেশনাল আছে এবং সাধারণ কর্মীও আছে। ইউরোপে আমাদের অনেক লোক কাজ করছে, বিশেষ করে যুক্তরাজ্য, ইতালি। আমাদের জিডিপিতে তারা প্রায় 12% কন্ট্রিবিউট করছে। বাংলাদেশ সরকার এই জনশক্তি রপ্তানিকে অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বের সাথে দেখছে এবং আমরা আগামীতে আধা দক্ষ এবং সেমি দক্ষ শ্রমিকের চাইতে আরও দক্ষ শ্রমিক পাঠানোর জন্য যে সমস্ত কার্যক্রম নেওয়া দরকার, যে সমস্ত প্রতিষ্ঠান করা দরকার, সেগুলো করার পরিকল্পনা হাতে নিয়েছে।
I've talked with various Bangladeshi workers from different walks of life, actually. Some of them who have been for a long time in Spain, some of them who have had short experiences in Spain, some of them who have even acquired the Spanish nationality. I think the interaction is quite good. My experiences with the Bangladeshi community in Spain is very positive. Everybody seems to be pretty happy to be in Spain in general, and also the interaction with the locals, the interaction with us Spanish is quite good.
There is a potential market in the European Union for caregivers and nurses from Bangladesh, and the 89 colleges and institutes are providing formal training for the nurses and caregivers.
The shipbuilding industry in Bangladesh is also making good progress. Skilled engineers and technicians are building ocean-going vessels for a number of international clients.
The ready-made garment sector in the country has built a strong reputation in the international market. The industry growth has also produced many numbers of highly skilled workers, technicians, and managers in this sector.
Bangladesh also has a good number of skilled engineers, technicians, and skilled labor in the civil construction area. The government and the private sector is providing training for software engineers, web developers, and graphic designers to create a skilled workforce in the IT sector.
Bangladeshi skilled, semi-skilled, and low-skilled workers have been successful all over the world in the catering and hospitality management sector. They are working as employees or owners of hotels and restaurants in all major cities across Asia, Europe, and the US.
প্রায় 70 লক্ষ লোক বিদেশে গেছে। যেটা বিদেশে গেছে এটা কি আমাদের ডিপ্লোম্যাটিক সাকসেস? তা না। আমাদের লোকগুলো যারা ওখানে গেছে তাদের কর্মদক্ষতা, তাদের খুব তাড়াতাড়ি ট্রেনিং পাওয়ার এবং শেখার যোগ্যতা এবং তাদের ওই দেশের আইনকানুন মাইনে চলার যোগ্যতা সর্বদিক দিয়ে বিবেচনা করে লোকজন কিন্তু বাংলাদেশিদের উপরই ঝুঁকে পড়ছে যে তাদের নিলে কম সমস্যা হয়।
Depending on the kind of job, some training would be required, and I think it's a matter of having a look on the conditions required, and according to that, the training should be this or that one.
To improve language communication skills, government and private training centers have been set up for English language training, while a number of institutes and cultural centers are teaching European languages such as French, Spanish, and German.
The advantage of skilled migration from Bangladesh around the world, including to Europe, can greatly enhance business and production in those countries. With a decent wage, employers can be confident to rely on the dedication, hard work, and loyalty of a Bangladeshi worker.
Working with the government of Bangladesh and in Bangladesh now on different labor migration projects, we feel that there is very good potential for Bangladeshi migrants in Europe. And now that there is attention being paid to more standardized, internationally accepted skill development programs, we believe that a good pool of young migrants can be prepared to go to Europe. a good way to start on with it, to see if there could be some pilot programs with a few European countries and on some targeted areas, perhaps in the hospitality sector, perhaps in the nursing sector. We feel that a few of such pilot programs targeting a few sectors in Europe and drawing upon the skilled human resources from Bangladesh could be a good starting point for migration from Bangladesh to some European countries, to the EU.
The Bangladeshi workforce is rapidly transforming from low and semi-skilled to highly skilled professionals. With keen interest of the government in developing its workforce, Bangladesh can be seen as a potential provider of skilled workers in many of the European industries. Having good social adaptability skills, these workers would create a positive contribution in European societies and could play a good supporting role in moving Europe forward.